In a world obsessed with fast success and quick riches, one man proved that patience, discipline, and humility can create not just billions, but a legacy. This is the story of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha.
Born in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, Warren showed signs of business genius early. At just 6 years old, he made his first small investment, buying 6 packs of Coca-Cola to sell individual bottles for a profit. This early venture into business showed a budding instinct for spotting opportunities. By 11, he made his first stock purchase, 3 shares of City's Service Preferred. When the stock dipped, he panicked and sold too soon, missing out on big gains. It was his first great lesson: patience pays. His father, Howard Buffett, was a stockbroker and also served as a U.S. congressman. Growing up, Warren was immersed in discussions of business and economics at the dinner table, gaining early insights into the world of finance. This environment fueled his passion and laid the foundation for his lifelong dedication to investing. Alongside his entrepreneurial ventures, such as selling gum, magazines, and delivering newspapers, Buffett also worked tirelessly to learn and understand how money works. These formative years in Omaha shaped the values and skills that would define Buffett's career: patience, discipline, and a deep respect for education and hard work. By the time he finished high school, he had already saved the equivalent of thousands of dollars. Buffett's passion for investing led him to the University of Nebraska and later to Columbia Business School, where he studied under Benjamin Graham, known as the father of value investing. Graham's philosophy was simple yet powerful: buy undervalued companies and hold them until the market recognizes their true worth. This principle shaped Buffett's destiny. Under Graham, he learned that investing isn't about speculation, it's about discipline, patience, and seeing what others overlook. After a brief stint working for Graham, Buffett returned to Omaha and started his own investment partnership, growing it steadily and outperforming the market. One of the most defining chapters of Warren Buffett's career centers around Berkshire Hathaway, a company that began as a struggling textile manufacturer and grew into a massive multinational conglomerate under his leadership, a symbol of his extraordinary investing acumen. Buffett's involvement with Berkshire Hathaway began in the early 1960s, when he started purchasing shares in the company. Over time, recognizing that the textile operation was in decline but that the company had valuable assets and cash flow potential, Buffett shifted his focus toward transforming Berkshire Hathaway into a holding company. Today, Berkshire Hathaway owns or has significant stakes in a diverse portfolio of companies across various industries, from renowned names like Geico in insurance, BNSF in railroads, and Dairy Queen in food service, to sizable investments in Apple, Coca-Cola, and American Express. This diversification illustrates Buffett's skill in allocating capital wisely and building wealth through long-term, value-driven investments. At the core of Buffett's philosophy is the principle of value investing, a concept he adopted from his mentor Benjamin Graham. Rather than chasing hot trends or speculative stocks, Buffett looks for companies whose intrinsic value, meaning their true worth based on fundamentals like earnings, assets, and future cash flow, is higher than their current market price. In other words, he seeks bargains, good businesses trading at prices that don't reflect their underlying strength. He emphasizes the importance of investing in businesses that have a durable competitive advantage, what he calls an economic moat. This might be a strong brand, unique products, cost advantages, or a loyal customer base. The idea is to find companies that are not only undervalued but also capable of maintaining their profitability over the long term despite competition. Another cornerstone of Buffett's approach is patience. He famously said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." Buffett doesn't buy stocks hoping for quick profits. Instead, he buys with the intention of holding for years, if not decades. This long-term mindset allows investments to compound and grow steadily, weathering short-term market volatility and economic downturns. Buffett also emphasizes the importance of understanding one's own circle of competence. This means knowing the industries, businesses, or markets you truly understand well enough to make informed decisions. He advises investors to stick within this circle and avoid speculation in areas outside their expertise. This discipline reduces unnecessary risks and increases the likelihood of success. Critically, Buffett believes that investing is a continuous learning process. He is known for his voracious reading habit, reportedly spending about 80% of his day reading books, newspapers, reports, and financial statements. This relentless pursuit of knowledge helps him stay informed, spot opportunities, and refine his thinking. Lastly, Buffett's philosophy isn't just about money, it's about character. He often highlights that integrity, honesty, and trust are invaluable assets in business. Building relationships based on these values has helped him earn the trust of shareholders, partners, and CEOs over the years. In summary, Warren Buffett's investment philosophy blends disciplined value analysis, a long-term horizon, deep understanding of business fundamentals, continuous learning, and strong ethical principles. This combination doesn't just create wealth, it builds lasting success. While Warren Buffett is renowned worldwide for his extraordinary financial success, his family life reveals a different, deeply human side to the Oracle of Omaha, one grounded in love, respect, and simplicity. Warren married Susan Thompson in 1952, beginning a partnership that would span more than 5 decades. Together, they raised 3 children, in their modest Omaha home, a house Warren still lives in today. Despite his immense wealth, Buffett's family life reflected the values he holds dear: humility, integrity, and a profound sense of responsibility. Susan was more than just a wife, she was Warren's steadfast supporter and partner. Even when Susan chose to pursue her passion for singing and moved to San Francisco in the late 1970s, their bond remained unbroken. During this period, Warren formed a close relationship with Astrid Manx, who became his longtime companion. Buffett's children grew up encouraged to follow their own paths with independence and purpose. While Warren provided guidance and support, he instilled in them the importance of humility, hard work, and giving back. All 3 of his children have carried forward this legacy, investing their time and resources into philanthropy and community causes. One of the most compelling lessons from Buffett's journey is the power of starting early and staying consistent. From selling chewing gum and Coca-Cola bottles as a child to filing his first tax return as a teenager, Buffett embraced business and investing early in life. This gave him a huge advantage: the power of compound interest, where even small, consistent efforts over time can produce extraordinary results. But it's not just about starting early. Buffett's life exemplifies relentless dedication. He didn't chase quick wins or speculative trends but steadily built wealth by sticking to his investment principles for decades. This reminds us that true success comes from patience, perseverance, and consistent action. Buffett's story also powerfully illustrates the value of continuous learning. His tireless pursuit of wisdom through books, financial reports, and market analysis enables him to make smart, informed decisions in an ever-changing world. This teaches us that education doesn't stop after school, it's a lifelong journey that fuels growth and opportunity. A defining feature of Buffett's approach is his long-term thinking. In a culture often obsessed with immediate results, Buffett stands out by focusing on companies and investments he believes in for the long haul. This means weathering the inevitable ups and downs of markets without panic or impulsiveness. His success urges us all to cultivate vision and patience in our goals, whether financial, personal, or professional, and to understand that meaningful progress often takes years, not months. Beyond finance, Buffett's personal life embodies a lesson in simplicity and generosity. Despite his vast fortune, he remains famously modest, living in the same Omaha home he bought over 60 years ago. But perhaps most inspiring is his commitment to giving away the vast majority of his wealth through philanthropy. He co-founded the Giving Pledge to encourage other billionaires to give back to society. Buffett's life reminds us that real success isn't just what we keep, it's what we give back and how we impact others. Finally, Buffett's journey underscores the irreplaceable value of integrity and ethical behavior. His reputation for honesty and trustworthiness is as important as his financial acumen. He has consistently demonstrated that building relationships on a foundation of ethics leads to enduring success. This highlights that character is the currency that sustains careers and businesses through good times and bad. In sum, Warren Buffett's story inspires us to pursue our goals thoughtfully, continuously grow, and contribute positively to the world around us. Warren Buffett's life reminds us that success is not an overnight miracle but a journey fueled by discipline, curiosity, wisdom, and generosity. As Buffett once said, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. The question is, what seeds are you planting today? Thank you for watching. If you found inspiration in Buffett's incredible journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational stories. Until next time, keep investing in your future, one day at a time.